The other thing that is nice about wall-hung toilets is that you, in the installation process, you can change the height of the toilet. Now, obviously, once you install it, it is what it is. But it can go from 15 inches to 19 inches in height. So that gives you ADA, but it also goes above ADA, because ADA is anything around 17 to 18 inches to the top, so you can get a little bit higher. But if you have people that are short, I actually have a friend who has wall-hung toilets in their house, and in her bathroom, she's very, very short. Hers are mounted as low as they'll go. And so you have that flexibility that you don't have with a standard toilet. So those are just some of the benefits and features. As you can see, it is a very clean design, easy to clean around, easy to clean the bowl, all of those different kinds of things that people are looking for when we're talking about cleaning the bathroom. The other thing to keep in mind is that when we look at whether it's a 2x4 construction or 2x6 construction, each one of them has a series of actuator plates that work with the specific toilet or carrier that you purchased. So if you go to the price book, let me find it here. Oh, that's not the price book. Hold on. Price book is here. It will tell you, so here we're on a 2x6, it gives us the price, it gives us the unit that we're going to purchase here, and then all of the flush plates that will work with the 2x6 are listed here, okay? And so this is the current price list, so everything that's new is here as well. You don't want to get a flush plate from a 2x4 and try to use it on a 2x6 or vice versa. Some of them are very similar, but you want to make sure that whenever you price this part, you stay on the same page to get your actuator plates. Okay, it's very important that you do that, or you're going to be shipping it back, ordering a different one. And some of the designs are different. Some of the ways that they work are a little bit different. So because in a 2x6 we have more space in the wall, so we can use some different things as far as the flush plates that you can't use in a 2x4, and so it's important that you stay within those parameters. It'll also list in a price book all the different parts and pieces that you will need for replacement. Those are toward the end of the price book. So if I scroll down here, here's all of our different parts. So again, it'll tell us the carrier. So for in this example, here's the 111798. This is our standard 2x4. These are all the different parts that you can order. Just so you understand this, you can order an 18.1, an 18.3, an 18.2, or you can order an 18A. An 18A includes 18.1, 18.2, and 18.3. This is what I'll tell you, because most of the time we get the calls for parts. And so we get calls from homeowners. They call Geberit. Geberit sends them to us, or they go on the Geberit website. They find us as the rep. So they call us, and the biggest part that we see needing to be replaced, and it's usually anywhere in that 8 to 12 year time range, it seems to be, is, and it also depends on water. So how hard is the water, and how often does the toilet get used? This little rubber piece right here on the bottom, that's the seal that seals the flush valve down to the bottom of the tank, and that will be the thing that that most likely is going to need to be replaced before anything else in the toilet. So it's I think that's a $2 or $4 part, something like that. It's very, well, actually, instead of guessing, I can tell you it's a $2 part. So it's very, very simple to get that. If it is a warranty, if it's something that happened within that 10-year time frame, they can fall under warranty. We'll fill out the paperwork for that and send it to them at no charge. So pretty simple, easy process there. I want to show you this little video. This is in that same information we were just looking at on the website, but it's a cool little video to show to your clients as well. That's a remote flush. So this shows you some of the different designs that you can do. One of the things whenever you look at the different designs, if we go back here, go back to, let's see, I'm sorry, flush plates, we're going to look at, say, we can look at them this way, but again, we want to make sure they're compatible. But these here that you can actually put wallpaper or tile or different types of materials over top of it to change the cover plate. So I've actually did a job recently where they wanted a black nickel, I believe it was. We don't have a black nickel, so what we did is we sold them a cover plate that they could actually just match the wall covering. So they tiled it, and so it solved the problem of them trying to find the black nickel. That happens sometimes with different finishes. You know, if somebody had a champagne bronze, you're not going to find champagne bronze. So keep in mind there are ways to offer them a product that works, but eliminates that conversation. So it can be tile, wallpaper, it can be painted, different things like that. So those are good options to go to as well. And then I showed you, or pointed out in that remote, that there's a remote option for flush plates. So sometimes you may get into a situation where the flush plate can't be mounted directly behind the toilet. It may need to be mounted on a wall. This is really good for ADA. It allows them to be able to have the flush plate instead of trying to turn around or, you know, trying to get to the toilet flush over the toilet, that it can be mounted right on the wall beside them. And that comes in a single flush and a dual flush option as well. And so you'll see when you get to, for example, this remote flush here, it will list the different options for what finishes they are, and give you the list price on here. So there's a dual flush remote, and so pretty simple and easy there.